Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Justin, and in today's video, I just wanted to give a brief theory on why I think the Toronto Maple Leafs big players are playing so well and so consistently so far this season. We're only 8 games in, but they've had a very strong start, and I think I have an idea why. Now, this theory doesn't apply to just the Maple Leafs. This will apply to the entire league, and who knows if this is at all correct, but this is just my inkling of part of the reason why so many players are being so consistent to start the season. And that is because we are in a pandemic. Now, you might not understand what that means, and obviously there's a lot of implications on what the pandemic has caused as far as the actual hockey, but I'm talking about off the ice. The players are obviously in unique situations off the ice as far as their training rituals and what they can do day to day with their families to relax on an off game. But when they're with the team right now, let's say they're on a road game, the Leafs right now are on a Western swing. Those guys are in their hotel, bonding with each other, doing things as a team, but they can't really leave the hotel. So while that means that they get the opportunity to bond, get to know each other, I think that strengthens the team very well. The biggest factor to me is the fact that restaurants, bars, clubs, these places that the team usually goes to on away trips are not open. And with the Toronto Maple Leafs in particular, our young core, like I just said, they're young. These are young, new millionaire superstars. You have to imagine that these guys are usually going out every night, enjoying themselves, going out for drinks, going out partying, and that would include nights before a game and those next day games. They must have off days because they're maybe hungover or partied a little too hard, stayed up a little too late. Who knows what the case may be? But that is a distraction that is now completely cut out of the team. They don't even have the option to go anywhere because places aren't open, especially in that Canadian division. In the United States, the teams, I guess, could hypothetically still make it out because those places are open. But the NHL is under very strong supervision over all of these teams, making sure that every player follows their COVID protocol. And so I highly doubt any of the players are sneaking out to go out to bars or partying. So I really do think that has had an impact on the biggest thing, consistency. You wouldn't expect players necessarily going out all the time in their hometown. So home games, they usually play well. But when a team takes a road trip, you can bet that they do go out and have a little bit of fun before a game. And therefore, on a lot of road games, teams come out flat because they just got up to a little bit too much the night before. So I think the fact that Auston Matthews, Mitch Marner, William Nylander, all the guys on the Toronto Maple Leafs roster and all the guys in the entire NHL in total are really getting an advantage of being held within their boundaries and restrictions of the hotel. And the only reason why I have this theory is because I haven't seen this kind of consistency out of our top players ever since they came in the league, except for one time. And that one time was last year's bubble. Obviously, the 5 games against Columbus, people weren't happy with the results, but there's no denying that Auston Matthews was better than he's ever played before. And we got extremely good performances out of John Tavares and Mitch Marner, and William Nylander was just on another level last year as well. And I don't think that happens unless they're put in that kind of restricted bubble like they were last year. And this year is just an extension of that. The players are not going out. The players are with each other in the hotels. They're being more responsible. They're not up as late. They are getting to practice on time. They're getting extra sessions in. And I think it's just been a really good opportunity for the big players to understand what's important on the road. And the results are showing. I mean, Marner's leading the league in points. Tavares has stepped up with power play goals. William Nylander's looked fantastic. Auston Matthews continuing to score like usual. So hopefully this continues in this trend. And I mean, I want this pandemic to end as soon as possible like everybody else, but I can't help but think that it might be helping the team just a little bit. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please let me know your thoughts. I know this is a bit of an interesting video with a little bit of a theory in it, but let me know your thoughts on my theory and what you think has been the cause of the Leafs' big 4 playing so well up until now. Click like and subscribe because more Leafs content will be on the way, and the Leafs take on the Edmonton Oilers tonight, and hopefully the big players can continue their great paths so far this season. Thanks for watching.